A poor student married a 71-year-old wealthy woman. 7 days later, he was shocked to realize rain poured down on the muddy streets of Ikeja, Lagos. James Adebayo dragged his feet through the flood. His bag was torn, his shoes had holes. At 24, he was drowning in final year law at University of Lagos. His father's debt left mountains of debt. Loan sharks were calling every day. His phone rang. Unknown number. James Adebayo. The voice was sharp, confident, English accent mixed with Lagos Yoruba. Yes, who is this? Victoria Okafor. I know about your money problems. Meet me at Oriental Hotel, Victoria Island, 8 p.m. tonight. Come alone. The line went dead. James stared at his phone. Who was this woman? How did she know his troubles? Oriental Hotel lobby was all marble and gold. James felt like a beggar in his faded jeans. Victoria Okafor sat like a queen, a 71 years old, silver hair styled perfect, Gucci bag, diamond jewelry that could buy a house. Her eyes were cold fire. Sit. She didn't smile. James sat, his hands shook. I know everything about you, James. Your father owes 20 million naira. You're about to drop out of school. Your mother needs cancer treatment. Your sister Kemi wants to study abroad. James's heart pounded. How do you marry me? The words hit like thunder. What? You heard me. Marry me. I'll pay all your debts, take care of your family, give you the life you've never had. James laughed. It sounded crazy. Madam, I don't even know you. Perfect. This isn't about love. It's business. I need a husband. You need money. Simple. But why me? I'm nobody. Victoria's eyes became dangerous. Because you're desperate. And desperate people do desperate things. 1 week later, James stood in Ikoyi registry. He wore a suit Victoria bought. His mother cried. His sister Kemi whispered, "Are you sure about this?" Victoria wore white Gucci wedding gown. She looked beautiful, but her smile was plastic. Do you, James Adebayo, take Victoria Okafor as your lawfully wedded wife? James looked at his mother, at Kemi, at the hospital bills in his pocket. I do. But his heart screamed no. Victoria's house in Banana Island was a palace. Swimming pool, garden, servants everywhere. James felt like an ant in a giant's world. Welcome to your new life, husband. Victoria's voice was ice. His room was huge, king-sized bed, air conditioning, but the windows had bars. At dinner, they sat at opposite ends of a table meant for 20 people. Tell me about your father, Victoria said, cutting her steak. He was a businessman, import and export. He died in a car accident 2 years ago. Victoria's knife stopped moving. Car accident? Yes. Why? Nothing, just curious. But James saw something flash in her eyes. Something dark. Days passed. The servants whispered when they thought James couldn't hear. Why did she marry him? She never does anything without reason. That boy doesn't know what he's gotten into. James couldn't sleep. He walked the house at night. So many locked doors. So many secrets. One night, he found Victoria's study door open. Papers everywhere. Photos. Documents. His heart stopped. There was his father's picture, and documents showing a business deal gone wrong. His father had cheated Victoria's first husband, Chief Okafor out of 500 million naira. Chief Okafor died of heart attack from the stress. James's hands shook as he read Victoria's diary. I will destroy the Adebayo family, just like they destroyed mine. James will pay for his father's sins. He will suffer like I suffered. This is just the beginning. Enjoying your reading? James spun around. Victoria stood in the doorway. Her eyes were fire. You planned this. You married me for revenge. Smart boy, finally figured it out. My father is dead. I had nothing to do with whatever happened between you two. Victoria stepped closer. Your father stole everything from me. Left me a widow. Left me broken. Now I will break you. You're crazy. Crazy? Victoria's voice rose. I was 35 when your father destroyed my life. I spent 30 years planning this revenge. You think I'm crazy? James backed away. What do you want from me? I want you to suffer. I want your family to suffer. Every day you live in this house, you'll remember what your father did to mine. But Victoria wasn't done. She pulled out another document. Your father didn't just cheat my husband. He killed him. James's world spun. What? That car accident? It wasn't an accident. My husband was going to expose your father's fraud. So your father had him killed. Made it look like accident. You're lying. Am I? Victoria threw photos at him. Private investigator. 5 years of digging. Your father was a murderer. James fell to his knees. Even if that's true, I'm not my father. No, but you're all I have left to hurt. James called his law school friend Emeka. Guy, I need help. Emergency. They met at a beer parlor in Surulere. James told him everything. Jesus Christ, James, this woman is dangerous. I know, but how do I escape? I signed papers. She has lawyers, money, power. Emeka thought hard. What if we expose her? Gather evidence of her crimes? Like what? The way she's been rebuilding her empire. I bet she's been doing shady deals, money laundering, tax evasion. These rich people always have dirty secrets. James became a spy in his own house. He copied documents, recorded conversations, found evidence of Victoria's illegal businesses. But Victoria was smart. She sensed something. You've been busy, James. I don't know what you mean. Don't play dumb. I know you're digging into my affairs. James's heart raced. I'm not. If you betray me, I will destroy your family. Your mother will die without treatment. Your sister will never see university. Choose wisely. James couldn't take it anymore. He gathered all the evidence and called the police. EFCC officers stormed the Banana Island mansion. Victoria Okafor, you're under arrest for money laundering, tax evasion, and fraud. Victoria looked at James. For the first time, she looked old, tired. You think you've won. I think I'm free. Free? Victoria laughed bitterly. You'll never be free. This guilt will eat you alive, just like it ate me. As they handcuffed her, she whispered, Your father was a monster, James, but at least he was honest about it. Victoria got 15 years in prison. Her sentence was reduced because James testified about her mental state. James inherited the Banana Island house. He sold it immediately. With the money, he paid his family's debts. His mother got treatment. Kemi went to university. James finished law school.
He started a foundation to help people cheated by corrupt businessmen. 2 years later, James received a letter from prison. James, I have had time to think, to remember who I was before hatred consumed me. Your father destroyed my life, but I became a monster trying to destroy his. You showed me something I forgot, that children are not responsible for their parents' sins.
I hope you find peace. I hope you break the cycle of revenge that I couldn't break. Victoria. James folded the letter. He looked at the photo on his desk, his new law firm, his family, healthy and smiling. Sometimes the best revenge is living well. Sometimes forgiveness is stronger than hatred. Sometimes love wins. This story shows us that pain can make us monsters, but it also shows us that we can choose to be better than our pain. James could have continued the cycle of revenge. Instead, he chose justice. He chose healing. He chose love. In Nigeria, we say, the child who was not embraced by the village will burn it down to feel its warmth. But sometimes, just sometimes, that child chooses to build instead of burn. Thank you for watching. Remember, we are not our parents' mistakes. We are our own choices. Like and subscribe for more stories that touch the soul. Until next time.